Hey guys, it's me Chora King and welcome back to another summit video on the Crew 2 that we do every week. And today we will be attempting the latest summit which was added yesterday, the Road Samurai, and these are the rewards that we can expect to collect at the end of this week. So first off, we have 200,000 followers for finishing in bronze. For finishing in silver, we get the body kit for the 370Z dragster. For finishing in gold and platinum, we get the agency tire as well as the Evolution X Black Knight edition. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to get this vehicle, and in this video we will be covering the pro settings, the performance part status of all of the vehicles that I will be using. So let's go ahead and get started by purchasing the bundle required for this week. Here we are in the store. This bundle is going to cost me 882,000. I already own the 370Z dragster, but these are the other cars which are added with this as well. The Skyline GTR touring car edition, as well as the street car, the Eclipse Star edition. So let's go ahead and purchase this. For you it just might be over 1 million. Alright guys, so here we are and let's get started. So first off, we will do one of these free mode events or feats if you like to call it, and then we will play two of these race events and then rinse and repeat. So let's go ahead and get started with our escape. Alright guys, so my performance part status for the power boat will be as following. Of course, the nitrochemist set bonus is active since we are taking part in escape, and on top of that I have 40.4% of pure as well as 8.3% of extra pump and 14.8% of frenetic. So let's go ahead and start. So this is going to be the best strategy for the escape. What you want to do is drive past the checkpoint from where you spawn, and you are just going to turn around and go ahead and attempt the escape from the opposite direction, because the trail for the stream uphill is pretty open and straightforward, but if you went downhill you get narrow sections and it gets a little harder to control the boat there. So I do find this easier, and as you will see I will have a pretty decent score. Alright guys, so that is going to be my attempt for this week's escape. I wasn't expecting to get a score like this, but yeah, that is a huge improvement, and let's see what position that gets us. So that gets us 552nd out of 9,194 players. Yeah, that is definitely the strategy for this one, and you should just turn around and attempt it that way. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright guys, so next up we are going to do our street race event which has no restrictions. So let's go ahead and get started. And for this event we will be using the Lamborghini Countach, and these are the same performance parts, and I have the nitro chemist set active as well as 73% of pure and 77% of extra pump. And on top of that, these are the pro settings for my vehicle. So if you also own a Countach, you can use these for your advantage and have a better event score or results. So I will let you guys copy these, and yeah, we can go ahead and start. Alright guys, so I have to say this is not my first attempt. I wanted to improve my ranking, so I'm going again.
Faster! Seriously, go faster!
Alright, so that was it. That was our attempt. The first time I was doing it, I didn't even know about the shortcut that you could take. So yeah, pretty sure that is going to be a huge improvement by nearly 9 seconds. So that gets me the position of 392nd out of 10,837 players. Yeah, so that is pretty satisfying. Right guys, so up next we are going to do our Eclipse Star Edition race, and these will be the performance part status of our Eclipse Star Edition, which goes as follows. As always, we have the nitrochem set active, and as well as 73% of pure and 77% of extra pump. I was looking forward to owning this car, and now we do, and there's some reason we are put up against hypercars here, which I was busy looking at and not driving. The first attempt I did, and I was sliding around all over the place. My first attempt, but this one is going to be a little bit better because I know what I'm doing. So yeah, let's hope for the best. And I know a little bit better how to drive this car. This thing is a little slidey, so to make sure you keep it under control on the corners. I went way too fast on this corner last time, especially going up the hill. Yeah, this thing handles very nicely, but you have to make sure you keep it on the road and not let it slide. This is the first event where I'm driving a street car against hypercars, and they're NPCs, so that isn't a huge complication. I did not expect this thing to sound like this. It sounds pretty menacing. sure we don't miss any corners like I did on the first attempt of this race. Slow down right over there a little bit too much. Let's go. A bit of an opening, so let's make the most of it. This thing is pretty fast as well. It's a really cool vehicle overall. Sharp turn coming up. I need to pick up the pace a little bit. We just crossed 70% of this race. Crash into anything going downhill. Finish line is right over there. I think that was a pretty solid run. Even though I did cut a little bit of corners and go off-road. But I hope we are going to get a good result here. Let's check it out. So we got the ranking of 487 out of 3608 players. So yeah, I am actually happy with that one. So let's go ahead and start our next event. So next up we will be doing our speed trap, in which we will use the 370Z dragster, and these are going to be the performance part status for my dragster, which I will be using for this event. So first off, we have the Nitro Chemist set bonus active, which multiplies your total nitros duration by 2, and then we have 73% of pure and 38% frenetic. I will also show you the pro settings for this car as well, and you can also use these settings for the speed trap that we will be doing after a few events as well. So do note these down. These are going to help you a lot, especially in drag events, and these settings come from the YouTube channel Acor, that's AKOR. And if you're looking for any pro settings in Crew 2 or Crew Motorfest, he has you covered with everything. And so let's go ahead and start our speed trap. So this is going to be pretty straightforward because it's basically just a straight line. So what you need to do is just drive back as much as you can. And another tip for you, that when you have reached this area, just turn around and start driving, because if you're gonna stop here and start from a standstill, you're not gonna have good traction for your dragster and you're gonna lose a lot of speed. So this is going to be my attempt, and I use this technique for myself as well. We got the solid speed of 400.8 miles per hour. Let's see what is the ranking that I got for that one. So we got the ranking of 684th out of 9,347 ranked players. So up next we will be doing the drag race event, which uses the exact same vehicle which we used for the speed trap. Alright guys, so that was my attempt for the drag race. I think I got a pretty good result and it was all perfect shifts. So yeah, pretty happy with that one. Let's see what that got us. So I finished 525th out of 4,775 players. So yeah. And next up we will be doing our touring car event which uses the Skyline. Alright guys, so the stats for performance parts for our Skyline in the touring car class is going to be as follows. So I do not have the set bonus of nitrochemist here, but other than that I still have 30 point other than that I still have 32.3% of pure 20 other than that I still have 32.3% of pure, 16% of extra pump, as well as 22.1% of frenetic. So let's go ahead and start our race. Road as well. I love driving touring cars in this game. They have such nice handling, and I think we also unlock few legendary parts for completing this race. So I wonder if that will be enough
I don't know why anyone
for
else
me
is
to
even
finally
bothering.
get the nitrogen set from the touring class. I wasn't sure of what kind of curve to expect. I wasn't sending my car in there. Yeah, that's probably a good thing that I didn't. Yeah, I think there was one lap. We have to do 2 laps around this track. This track seems pretty cool. Oh, pretty sure I was quicker there in the first lap since I was more careful. In fact, we have to do 4 laps since it's a smaller lap. Let's get it right this time. I cut a little bit of track and went straight into the barrier nearly, but I saved it. I was braking. I'll have one more chance to do that correctly. This as well. I did do this section correctly in the previous lap. This has to be our best lap. Yes, we went to there pretty fast this time. Yes, that's the section coming up. Alright, that was perfect. Now we just gotta change that to this section. yeah, we are coming to this area to finish the race and start it as well. I did earn some legendary parts, so I'm gonna go and check which of those parts were. And now let's go ahead and see our ranking. So that event, in that event, in that event, I got the ranking of 795th out of 4,177 players, and this is going to be the plane we will be using, the Harman Rocket HR3, and these are the parts for this plane that I will be using. I have no set bonuses, but I do have 21.6% of skilled, which gives me that much more percentage on my final score. And then we have 30% of pure, and the rest you can see by yourself. So let's go ahead and start our event. Alright guys, so the strategy for this one is to just use your hood camera and fly upside down as close to the ground as possible. So you can also go upside down and go over this lake and get a decent score. It can be a little bit tricky to follow the lake the first time around, but you will soon get the hang of it. I am trying my best to hold on to dear life. Here we are, making our progress. Oh wow, am I going to crash? No, I'm not. Let's go. Not sure if this is going to be as good as I think. Get back in. Yeah, there you go. I got myself 7,400 points, and that transfers to 130,000 points nearly, and that gets me the ranking of 1,727 out of 8,593 players. So yeah, I am happy with that one. Okay, up next we will simply be doing the street race, where we have the lone vehicle, or basically the vehicle that we are going to win. So yeah, let's go ahead and start. Alright guys, so let's get started. And there is another version of the same vehicle with red essence other than the blue, which this
I don't
car
know why
has.
anyone else is even bothering.
And yeah, I think I unlocked that one from Summit in Motorfest. Actually, it was a main stage vehicle. Basically, you have to do set of challenges through Motorfest to get different rewards, and that was an exclusive version of the Evolution X as well. And I'm happy that I'm able to collect this in Crew 2, since it will automatically transfer to the collection I had in the Motorfest, which is very cool to say the least. And yeah, has been one of the reasons that I still actively play this game, have fun with it, grind some money on it as well, because all of the cards that I end up buying for the summit, whether it be bundles or otherwise, I do get access to all of the vehicles in both games. That is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and focus on the race at hand. Curves coming up. This car definitely looks like a time attack sort of car with a huge spoiler and many single stickers as well. don't remember playing this race before. Seems like a pretty nice race. A lot of twisty sections, quirky corners as well. I think this has to be the race that I probably played once or twice, but I've already forgotten it. But this track definitely suits this car very nicely. I've probably done this race in nighttime or something, so I cannot tell whether I've done it or not. Really liking this track, and it seems pretty long as well. We have only completed 70%. It's funny how when we reach the 70% mark of events, that is when I'm generally looking at how much percentage I completed an event. Yeah, that was a pretty fast section. Over 10% of track right there. Yeah, I think I've played this event in one of the summits before, or rather be a similar event, because there was a limited edition RX8 that I was trying to win. But it might, it's definitely another event because there were a lot of highway sections, freeway sections, and we just earned 45,000 in cash, which is pretty cool, and this is going to be our result. Let's see how much ranking we got before we move on to our last event. So for this one, we got the ranking of 438 out of 11,297 players. I am pretty happy with that one. So let's go ahead and start our last event, which is going to be a drift event. Alright guys, so this is going to be the card that I will be using for the drift event. I do not have a set bonus for this, but I do have 104.7% of slippery and as well as 51.3% of hothead, and these are the things that are improved by having these. So yeah, let's go ahead and start our event. So yeah, before we start our event, I would like to show you guys the pro settings that I have for this vehicle. Since we are going to be drifting, at least these should help you get a better result no matter what parts, no matter what your performance parts look like. So we are just gonna scroll down, show you all of these before we can start. And yeah, here they are. You can go ahead, pause your video if you need to, otherwise we're just gonna go ahead and continue and start our last event. So yeah, I will not be talking as much in this one because obviously I have to concentrate on the drifting part. And yeah, I think I remember doing this track by the picture. We were doing this in a Lamborghini, but yeah, anyway, yeah, my bad. That was another event that we did with the Lamborghini not too summers back. But anyway, let's go ahead and Right, that was our attempt for this one, and right at the end, when I was going to end my drift, I have beaten one of my friends. This is pretty interesting, but yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be this one because this is actually my second attempt for this event, and I am pretty surprised I got to finish it with that attempt. But anyway, we got the position of 1806 out of 8910 players, and this is my total ranking on PlayStation for the Summit in Crew 2. We finished just above 500 ranking, which is 506th out of 14,036 players. So yeah, that is going to be my attempt for this week's summit. And on the third week from now, we can actually win another exclusive vehicle from Crew 2, which is going to be the Ford F-150 Raptor race truck, which is also the Ghost Recon Edition, which is another game from Ubisoft. And then we can get the Red Bull RB13 as well as a bunch of boosted parts for both, I think, the air race and as well as the open wheel car. And then coming soon we see the night shift 2 summit. So yeah guys, that is it for this one. I hope you have enjoyed, and if you do, please drop a like rating and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Take care, have a nice night, peace out.